स्वाध्याय टीवी। डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी।
Namaskar. Welcome to PHP. In today's session, I am going to deliver a lecture on PHP function. Function is one of the core parts of any computer programming languages. You can name any programming languages which is using functions. So same way, PHP also provides functions. Let's start about PHP functions. So the first question will come into your mind that why you should use functions. So software engineering concept says that the code should be used reusability. Reusability means once you write a code, so that the same code should be applied, or you can use it whenever you require. The reusability helps you to improve code of your consistency of your code. Consistency in the sense the same code will be replicated whenever you want to use it, and it will reduce cost in the sense that number of lines that will be reduced, because as you have written the function once, you just need to call it. You don't need to write the same code again and again. So that will be benefit of using functions. So functions is appreciated whenever you require to use it. Now, function is nothing but it is a collection of statements which can be reused in your program. Functions is mainly classified in two categories. These two categories are built-in functions and user-defined functions. In the last session, we have considered few of the built-in functions. These are isSet to check the variable is set or not, empty, which will specify if the variable is empty or not, isDate to check whether the given date is date or not, and the enter number is numeric or not. So these all are inbuilt function, or you can say predefined functions, in which you pass the arguments and it will give you the result. Now let's start with user defined function. So though PHP provide many inbuilt functions, sometimes you may require or you can define your own function. This function can perform any calculation, any display, or anything else. The general syntax for defining a function is function keyword, then you have to write function name, and optionally function can have parameters. It can have one parameter or more than one parameter. If there are more than one parameters, these parameters are separated by comma. Then inside the function you can write your statement, and this the curly braces, between these curly braces is known as a function block, and optionally a function can return a value, or only you can write return. If not specify value, it will return null. Now the rules for defining function. So these rules are very similar to a variable name. So the first thing is that function name must be unique within a script. That means a script cannot have the same function's name. Function name must be unique within the script. If you write another script, so that script can have the same function name is in your previous script. Function name can include alphabets, means A to Z, capital or small, digits means 0 to 9 numbers, or underscore, any combination of that, but function name must begin with either alphabet or underscore, and then you can use either digit or any other combinations of alphabet and underscore. Now what you think should consider for function? So when you write function, after function and function name you have to write the parenthesis. So, this parenthesis are compulsory when you defining function, whether it will take any arguments or not. Function definition start with keyword function. As I already said, function can have 0 or more arguments. If there are more than one parameters, they are separated by comma in function definition. Functions names are case insensitive, that means whether you write capital or small case, they behave the same. But though for our consistency, we consider it as a case sensitive, because for variable it is variable in PHP is case sensitive. So, same way for our simplicity we consider function name is also case sensitive, and function can have return statement. In case it does not have any return, then it not return anything. Now, functions, when you define function, so at the definition time you write function, function name into parenthesis, you write variable value or define a variable value. This is known as a parameters. When you call the function, at that time you provide a variable value, at that time this is known as a arguments. But these keywords parameters and arguments are used interchangeably in PHP, but this is the basic difference between parameter and arguments. How you can call a function? To call a function, you have to write function name and provide parameters in case it require. If does not require any parameter, just provide empty parenthesis, and the parameter list is same as the function definition time, and the data type must be compatible as you define function parameters at the definition time. Let us understand functions by writing few examples. So, first we write a function which does not take any parameter and it does not return any value. So, I will open my notepad and let us type our code. So, the first statement will be PHP. Let me increase the size once again, so it will be readable to you. I just close it. Now, let us say I define a one function, say I write function which is keyword and say my function name is message. Now, use the curly braces as a function block and say echo, let us say hello. To give formatting, let me make line break by providing br tag, and now to call this function I just need to type message. Let me save this file in my wamp directory which I have made in H drive, wamp www, and in cvad let me create new folder, or inside functions let me type function 1 and save as type as PHP. So, I save this function 1 dot PHP, click on save. Now, to run it I have to start my browser. As I define Mozilla Firefox, I will provide it, and let us check it first by typing localhost, but it may generate error if I have not started my WAMP server. So, first I have to start my WAMP server. As I started my WAMP server, you can look at here the color is changed from red to green, and by clicking on localhost you can find it will show. In the last session, as I make aliases for this folder, now it can open. Inside that I have created the first function is function 1. So, it will display the hello. So, this is very simple function in which I have not passed any argument, it will not provide any return value. You can write function which can take argument or return the value. Let us do the same thing with this function. Let us say I write the same code and here I pass $name and let me display hello $name. So, when you call that, you can provide parameter to it. Say for example, I can provide let me save as, I save this one as a function2 dot php as my PHP file. So, I save it. Now, I open it. So, let me refresh it and function2. So, it will display my name. You can take this argument by using HTML code from user in the form and then display it, or even you can take any variable like $name is assigned to, let us say this name. So, you need to pass only this variable. So, I just save it and reload it. So, result will be same, or you can define another name. Let us say I type my surname to give you difference between this, you can pass by variable or directly provide this value. So, it will be work, or in the same way we can write return value as well. Say for example, I take the same example and now here we say, let us say I define $full name is assigned to, or let me take, it will take more than one argument. So, we provide $fname and $lname, and we define $full name is variable fname. I concatenate by providing one space with $last name, and I will return $full name, and then we can define $name is, just call this message, and now we provide fname and lname. Say $fname is my first name, $lname is my last name means surname, and I call this function by providing $fname comma $lname. Here I provide the same arguments name as parameter name, it can be different. You can write first also, I will show you. Let me save this file first, save as, and let me write function3 dot php. Generally, you should not give function name as a function1, function2 or function3, but for demo purpose I just write this function1, 2, 3. So, now let us run it, and you can type, now it will return, but it will not display. To display you can write echo and break the line $name. So, let us save this function and run this by refresh it. So, now I have function 3. Okay, there will be error on line 11, it says unexpected echo, that means I have not put the semicolon here. So, put semicolon, save it and reload it. So, it will display this one, or you can write hello and $name. So, this is, you can return the value as well, and as I say here I can write, let us say if I define here. So, this is my arguments. If I write $first and $last. So, now these are first and last is known as a argument, but $fname and $lname is parameter. It can be same name or it can be different, it is your choice. So, if you provide first and last, so again it will behave the same way. So, this is about functions that we can create. A function can take more than one parameter. Here I take example of only string variable, it can be numeric also. Say for example, if I open a file for simple interest, if you would like to calculate, you can write function SI and provide 3 arguments for principal, rate and interest, calculating and return, and then here I provide static value, you can provide HTML form and get value from user and display it. So, let me call it and show you. If I call function simple interest, so it will display that simple interest for principal 1000, rate 10%, for duration 2 year, the simple interest will be rupees 200. Now, function parameters can be passed by value or pass by reference. This is just how you pass the parameter. By default, it is pass by value. When you provide the function value as a pass by value, then the value of that parameter is copied and passed to the function. So, the function cannot change the original parameter, while when you pass by reference, then PHP sends a pointer to the original parameter instead of copying the parameter value. And to pass parameter by reference, you have to prefix ampersand symbol to the parameter, and PHP can have parameters which can pass by value and pass by reference simultaneously. Means within the one function in the parameter list, it can have pass by value as well as pass by reference. Let us understand it by example. Let us say first I create one more function in PHP. Let me create dollar variable is assigned to, let us say 5, and I create one function add 5, and I will pass the parameter dollar variable. Now, inside that function you can write dollar variable plus equal to 5. Let me make some typing so you get idea. I type echo break the line, the value of dollar variable outside function is, put some space, and its value. Now, I can write the value of variable inside function is dollar variable, and I can write dollar variable, or let me just type only echo statement outside function is dollar variable. Now, here I define dollar variable is outside the function. Let me define here one more function, let us say dollar value, and I write here, or let me take dollar variable. So, though it will generate error, but the concept will be clear to you. So, I save this one as pass1.php. I save this inside function. Let me open pass1. It may generate error because the scope will be different. So, it will return the variable outside function is 5, right, and inside the function, okay, I have to call that function. So, I have to type add 5. So, first I call add 5 and then I display this value. So, let me run it again. So, here it says argument 1 for add 5 call in line 11 and define on line 4. I come to that point why this error is occur. The reason is that the variable scope means where it is access is different, because if you define any variable outside of function, this scope is known as a global, but if any variable is defined inside the function, its scope is local. Let us say I define again dollar variable is assigned to 5 here, and let me run it now. So, now it says okay, argument 1 line on line 4. What is line 4? We have function add 4. The error says argument 1 for add 5. Okay, I have to provide add 5 as a parameter dollar variable. The function require argument, then I have to provide. So, look at here, the value of dollar variable outside function is 5, inside it is 10 and outside is again 5. If let me check, if I remove this, then again it will might generate error. The reason is, as I say, scope, or it will, let me save this file first. So, here I define variable 5 and outside it is 5, inside if I add 5, or let me make it this value and let me run it. So, it will display 5, 10 and 5 because it is inside only 10. As you come outside the function, its value is 5 because here the variable is passed as a value, not by reference. So, when you pass this value, it will send the copy of this value and the value copy is only changed, not the original variable value. To provide as a pass by reference, you just need to provide ampersand symbol, just save this. Now, if I run it again, so look at here, now it is 10 and 10 because as I pass by reference, so it will be change the original variable value. So, this is known as a pass by reference, and as I say you can pass the value simultaneously. Let me show one demo for this one. So, this is example where I defined dollar variable V1 is 10 and V2 is 20, and inside that I change the value for A1 as a pass by value and A2 I pass by reference and add 10 and 20 into each variable. For V1 value is 10, so I add 10 to this. For variable V2 is 20, so I add it with 20 and then I display inside the function, then call the function by providing this value and display it. So, if I run it by open the file, simultaneously. So, you can say V1 is 10 and 20 V2, then 10 plus 10 is 20 and 20 plus 20 is 40, but this is inside the function. As you come outside the function, it is again 10, but as you pass variable by reference, its value remains 40 because V2 is passed by as a reference. It can be any order, here again it can be any pass by value or pass by reference, any order you like you can put it. So, these are the pass by reference and pass by value. Now, variable as a scope. So, as I say, scope defines at the where you can access that particular code or function. So, in PHP function, a variable scope can be defined in 3 category, either it can be local, global or static. Static is again one type of local. So, in PHP functions variable is only a single scope, it can be either local or global. Let me give you one example for this one. So, let us start to write one code. Let us say I define PHP and PHP. Let me here define one variable is assigned to 5. Let us say I define function local example. So, I give local exam and pass dollar variable and let us say write dollar variable plus or equal to 15 echo br the value of variable is, complete the single quote and dollar variable. Okay, let us say first I write without providing any argument and now I write the value of variable is dollar $vr. So, look at in this example I call the variable which I define outside the function. I save this one as file, save as let us say scope example dot php. This is some meaningful name. So, now let open scope example dot php. So, I reload this. So, now I have scope example. So, it is a variable, the value of variable is 5 because I just call this one. Now, let me call this function, say local exam, and as it is function I have to provide empty parenthesis. So, it says undefined variable var on line 6 because the reason is when I say plus 15 it will not add because the dollar variable is outside of that function. This is global level. but this is local to that function inside the function. So, it cannot access it, that is why it says undefined variable. So, it display only 15 rather than 20, and outside it will be take the value of this one is as a 5. Now, to access the global level variable, you can use global statement. Global statement import all the global variables inside the function and allows you to work with them. Say for example, in the same code, here I define dollar variable. Now, if I write global dollar variable, so that will be import this variable global level statement inside the function, and now it add 5 plus 15. So, it should be now 20, and then it should display that particular value. If I reload this one, so now it will display 20 and 20, because the scope of this variable is global. So, this is known as a global and local. Static variable is also one type of scope, though it is local, but as you know that as the function execute and once it will return, it will stop the execution. So, next time you call the same function, it will be starting once again, no value will be written into it. Say for example, let us take same example, if I define, let us say function static example, I just copy this code and let me create another example for this one. PHP and PHP, inside this PHP, let us define function static example. So, we can say, let us say here I define $count and I say $count